Take it easy. I didn't really finish school. I mean, my first job, it was like my uncle's restaurant. It was like a drive-in, like a Harvey's kind of thing. And I worked there. And, and at the same time, I had the three paper routes. I had the Globe and Mail, the Star, and the Telegram. I don't know if you remember the Telegram. You know, I used to have the Telegram. And that's what happened. You know, I used to deliver all the three paper routes. And I'll never forget delivering the paper because I was like such a good kid on time and everything else. I think I used to make more money than my parents delivering the paper route, because I used to make so much tips, you know, delivering the newspaper. And it was an incredible thing that's how the whole thing started. But I can almost say the school didn't really work out for me. It wasn't like it wasn't a thing that worked out. So school was, I went to school, I tried school and that, but at the meantime I had like 2 or 3 jobs like after school. So, and that's how the whole thing triggered to be that, to do functions and to do parties and to be in the hospitality business. Well, listen, I mean, the whole thing started, I mean, you know, from way back. I mean, I used to throw functions when I was like 18, 19 years old, you know, and I just loved it. I mean, I love entertaining people, and, you know, it went on. I got into fashion a little bit, I got into hairdressing, and back into the hospitality business. And you know, that's what happened. You know, we got into a business that it was, bakery, got into the catering, got into the events, and again, back into the parties and everything. And I think, you know, when you have it in your DNA, when you have it in your gene, that to entertain and to do this for people, you know, you know, I love what I do. I mean, you know, and it shows, I think, you know, and that's what it is today, and that's the outcome of the whole thing. Listen. The whole thing, I'll be honest with you, it started a long time ago, like 35, 40 years ago, with my mother. You know, we used to have little get-togethers at the house, you know, we used to have little parties and stuff like that. Friends used to come over and they'd say, oh, I love your olives. I love the olive oil. I love the lamb chops. I love this and I love that. And it was a no-brainer kind of thing, right? You know, people love the food that they enjoyed and this and that. So we did it more and more. So when we opened up, basically my mother was in the kitchen. You know, and she was making, she was cooking, probably against all the rules and regulations of all the chefs today. Against all the rules and regulations. But people love it, you know, because the food that we serve, it's not like today food. It's like, well, look, I shouldn't say that because our catering company, they're serving food and they're using words that I don't even understand today. But we still have some of the ethics and some of the basics, the things the way it was then. And I tell you, that's how really the food was. And you know, I picked up from that, and I made it into today's world, and I moved it on and on. And I probably have the hospitality gene inside of me a little bit, and that's how it happened, you know. And I'm really on top of it today, and we keep going and making it work out. Tell you, is that when people walk in through our doors, and you know, at the front door I have Peter and Paul's, and you know, I've heard people say that, oh, tonight we're gonna eat good. Because you know something, I don't know how to do anything that is beyond very good. I don't know how to do it, you know, so we keep our standards are very high in everything that we do. They call me the king of hospitality. Listen, I mean, you know, I love parties, I love people, I love having fun, you know, and I like to entertain, you know, and it's not about me, it's about everybody around me. I incorporate the whole system, and I create an atmosphere that makes it a good party, and I guess that's how it comes up. First of all, I think I'm gifted, you know, to be in this business and to give to the world, you know. So one has to do um, with you know, making money from it, and the other one, it makes me happy to give to the world, you know. So I think it's like I travel a lot, so you get to see a lot of things, and a lot of my creative ideas happen in the plane. You know, most of the times I travel alone, and it's amazing. You know, like I sit on the plane, I got papers all over me, and I'm writing notes because it's incredible. Like what happens at night, you know, that it comes out. It's amazing what comes out, and I make notes, and I come back and I put them into the system. You know. It looks very serious over here. You know what's going on over here.
We are a serious function over here.
A serious function? Okay, perfect.
We have to be number
And how about these ladies over here? What's going on? Eh? You guys very serious over here, you know? Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm amazed as we go, as I talk to people and stuff like that how much emphasis people that on the quality of the food. He says, oh, the food was great tonight. And you know, and I'm saying like, you know, like I'm amazed myself that people put so much emphasis into it versus like on the party, on the entertainment and the whole thing, and I think we do a phenomenal job. I mean, this kitchen here is an incredible. It's probably one of the best kitchens in Canada, in the world. It's incredible, you know, and they do a phenomenal job, you know, like. The food that we produce here for like 1,000 people, it's equivalent to a fine dining. You know, it's, you know, something we strive very hard. You know, like I mean, the newspapers and the stuff they've written about it, and you know, you don't just get this title just like that. You know, I think I'm very good. I think I'm excellent. You know, like I mean, to create a function and make things happen, the way, you know, like I mean, the way the public. The way the guests would like to see this thing happen. And you know something, I just love what I do, you understand? And I want to keep doing this until the day I die, you understand? It's amazing. I want to see people happy. I want to see people entertained. I want to see people when they walk into the room and they say, wow, I mean, this is amazing what's going on here, you know? And we're going to keep on doing it, man. That's it.